What's happening, man? It's James VirGodo of God Love Genius, man. Wow, we got a lot to talk about, man. As the end of Black History Month comes to an end, they decided to end with a bang, man, with Cam Newton, you know what I'm saying, getting jumped at a 707. Story still developing on what caused the disruption, amongst them gentlemen. Uh, I think it was a bad idea on their part because you're looking at someone that's his entire life, he's dealt with people twice his size, 300, 400 pound individuals trying to chase him, sometimes getting on top of him, pause, landing hits. And you think some undeveloped teenagers is about to do some harm to Cam. And by the way, he's on a plant-based diet as well. I don't know what them dudes was thinking. I don't know what prompted them to think they could tackle Cam Newton and get the best of him without no weapons. That looked at like in the Royal Rumble when you like the number one entry and you the biggest person, so everybody waits till like more wrestlers get in the ring to try to eliminate you. That's what that looked at like. It's like, for instance, if the Big Show was the number one entry in the Royal Rumble, they'll wait till like 8 cats get in, you know what I'm saying? And they wouldn't even want to waste no energy. They'd be like, let's just get him out first. And it was a poor attempt. Kudos to Cam, man, for not striking them and putting the beats on them because they deserved it. Because you gotta think, man, Cam is out here using his platform to try to give back to the next generation of future NFL talent, potentially. And for whatever reason, he seems to keep being disrespected at these camps. I don't know what's going on, man. One of my brothers, he's a coach, and he tells me, these parents get out of line at times, and they try to live vicariously through their children, and lines get crossed that's very unnecessary, and it causes potential fights, potential hazardous incidents, involving parties. And we done heard different stories, man. People done got killed and people done went to jail and people done got into real like physical fights. And it was disturbing to see, especially for our community. Um, I didn't find it entertaining. I found it very disgusting, because it's like you shouldn't be doing nothing like that. I hate Cam had to defend himself, and it just looked crazy that 7 kids is trying to, however many it was, that many people trying to jump on you. And um even though we don't know what caused it, it's just, man, it's just a bad look, man. Like, it shouldn't have came down to that, whatever the dispute was. um and the other races, they're gonna get a kick out of this. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, we ain't got to do nothing because y'all gonna do the job for us. It just goes back to one of those type of narratives. So that's why I hate it, man. Um, Cam, man, is Cam been being the butt of a lot of jokes lately because of his fashion choices and his different takes that he said about, the current state of the NFL quarterback. People just been, attacking him in a lot of ways, but at the end of the day, man, Cam is a well established athlete that's gonna forever be remembered, forever be celebrated for what he did in Auburn, forever gonna be celebrated for the memories he made as a Carolina Panther. He's gonna be in the Carolina Panthers ring of honor someday. And however you feel about him, you should use that camp as an opportunity to learn from the mistakes, that Cam made, and just learn how to become a professional athlete. Like, you got access to to something that can advance your life and bring riches, whether that's through wisdom or actual monetary opportunities. Man, it's a lot you can learn from Cam. Even if you don't like him, play the game better. It's how I look at it. Like, if you don't like something he said, just use it as motivation. But a physical attacks, man, you don't understand how it's, you never know who's watching, you never know who Cam connected to, and you never know what position as a child that you're in where you might need Cam for something down the line. You may need his word, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to a coach that may not be giving you no playing time. Like, it's just a lot of variables that I don't think them kids understand where they drop the ball at with attacking him. Like, you're not using your brain for real. And we all been young before, been that age, and so you may think you know it all, or you just not thinking long term about certain things. But the sad part about, the decision they made today is that this footage is gonna live forever, and that's gonna always be around no matter what. And you already didn't get the best of Cam. He made y'all look silly. And then on top of that, it's coaches out there and it's different owners and different, um, people in power in the sports world, and they're going to find out your names. And, that's going to be something that they pay attention to if you even make it to a draft pool. They'll be like, dang, wasn't that the cat? So, that's just the sad part about this whole situation that I don't think they thought about. Because Cam gonna be fine. Cam still got his podcast, and Cam still is probably other players he's helping. That's doing the right thing by him. But you got to think about your future. And I just think that's the part that's so unfortunate. And also, those parents got to be accountable, regardless of what's going on. Man, it's protocol to everything. You shouldn't be raising your child to move like that, because when you move off emotion like that, that could be life or death down the line. And every time something don't go your way or you don't like something that's being told, you can't go into physical violence like that, because it could have went crazy. Cam could have really hurt them boys if he wanted to. But he did the Heisman on them. You know what I'm saying? He just did enough to get them off of them. So yeah, man, very sad and unfortunate situation, man. I hope I hope a better resolution comes from this down the line. Hopefully they can apologize and make this thing right, because opportunities like this don't come every day. If you made it this far to the video, man, I want to say thank you for watching, man. Please subscribe to the God Level Genius YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell. Make sure you stay locked in. Make sure you stay tuned into all the content, man. Stream the music, man, at James VirGodo, man. I am James VirGodo, and as always, be God level. The genius is in you.